Hello and welcome to Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal with the news. And on the Value Chain TV News Update, President Bola Tinubu has charged Nigerian leaders at all levels to recommit to the values of inclusivity, accountability and transparency towards guaranteeing and enduring democracy for generations unborn. The president made the call as part of the nationwide broadcast to commemorate the country's 25 years of final return to democracy. The president reflected on the nation's journey from the struggles of military while paying tributes to the heroes of democratic movement, particularly those who sacrificed their lives for the nation's democratic struggle and others still contributing to the nation's success. Value Chain TV asked some Nigerians their take on the nation's democratic journey so far. The report.
What we know by democracy is a system of government in which people have the right, and then that right, they cannot do it the way they want. There must be control. The control should be taken by the rulers, which are the politicians, who the president, the executives, the judiciaries, and the lawmakers, in order to balance everything in the country. But if you look at us in Nigeria now, all this, we're not achieving anything from that. Because if you go back to the history, when we are in a military regime, almost 80% of development of this country was built by them. You understand? We have, I think, 3 refineries in Nigeria, which belongs to government, if not that, this one that belongs to Dangote now. So all the 3 has built by what? By the military regime, the people. Look at our universities, the federal universities we have. I don't see, it's just few that built in democracy time. So many things, if you go back to history, see our security now. That time, we are not facing all this challengement of kidnapping. Come on, someone asked me now, if you go to my village now, nobody is living there. Nobody. All of us will get to another person. I'm from Niger State, but see me now, I'm living in Maraba, Nasarawa State.
The system we find ourselves in as a result of corruption by our leaders and, showing some, teaching the citizens how not to be good in terms of violence during elections and all that, and, not allowing the people's will to be seen, has made the democracy a little bit shaky. You understand? It has not been able to, we have not been able to see true democracy and the dividends of true democracy. You understand? You can see it in everywhere in the economy. I would say the president's administration, I will not say they are not doing their best because we have not seen their end. But as much as we are looking up to them, we expect them to do more. Because we the citizens, we know what we are going through as a nation, as individuals and all that. So, but then at the top, I wouldn't know if they still feel the same impact because I know they are living in luxury. But they should come down a little bit to understand that the masses are not getting the true dividends of democracy. So I would like them to step up in their efforts to bring this democracy to a reality.
Nigeria, for example, don't have a more infrastructure and a lot of good things to happen in Nigerians. So right now, the thing is not good. That is not even make sense at all. If you look at the situation of Nigerians, look at how something is cost. A lot of hardship. People are crying of hungry. So democracy. What's the purpose of in democracy? When people are they are not laughing. People are they are angry. So what's the purpose of democracy? Even if military take over, it's even better than the democracy. So that's my opinion. You can better improve your if you have a good leaders, because all those ones that they are coming, I don't know what they are doing already. They are not performing anywhere. They are not performance. See what's happening in Nigeria's subsidy of removal. Okay, what's the purpose of you are removing subsidies? Then what's the money of the subsidy removal? What's the money? Where they keep the money? From the fare of 195. It's going to almost 700 naira per litre now. Look at that difference. 195 and 670. How much is the litre now? let's look at the difference. So when we are removing the subsidy remover, the best thing to do is to make our refinery to work in Nigeria. That's the only best solution for Nigeria. But how can you carry the crude go from there and go and refine from abroad and carry and come here? So it doesn't make sense. So you have to look at this very well.
The Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Limited has affirmed its role in maintaining 40% of Nigeria's domestic gas supply. Anastasia Adeze has the details.
The NLNG Shipping and Maritime Services Limited, NSM, has signed a technical vessel management agreement with Timau Development Company Limited on behalf of NPG Alfred Timau 10. This was revealed by the NLNG External Relations Manager, Mr. Andy Ode, at an event held in Abuja to mark the significant achievement in the Nigerian maritime sector, showcasing the partnership between two local companies to elevate maritime activities within the oil and gas industry. Ode expressed his excitement about the exceptional performances of both NMSL and Timau Development Company in running NLNG operations, stressing that Timau's contributions is integral to the history of NLNG's domestic gas supply. Timau Development Company Limited CEO Alfred Timau also expressed delight at the significant agreement signed with the NSML. While acknowledging the importance of strategic partnerships and the significance of the collaboration with NLG Shipping and Marine Services in advancing the company's capabilities in the gas sector. For Value Chain TV, Anastasia Adeze reporting.
The lead promoter of Escravos Seaport Industrial Complex project in Delta, Mercury Maritime Concession Company, has disclosed that Nigeria may lose $27.29 billion investment in the project by the end of June. The chairman of MMCC, Rear Admiral Okoja, retired, said in a statement that this was due to the prolonged delay by both federal and Delta state governments to give final approval for the project's takeoff. Okoja added that investors were ready to commit funds for the commencement of the project, adding that project promised to massively open up Delta State and 7 other states, including Federal Capital Territory, to international investment in commerce, trade and industry. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, has said over 90% of oil fields allocated to investors in past oil bid rounds have remained dormant. Chief Executive Mr. Gbenga Komolafe stated this at the 2024 pre-oil bid round conference in Lagos. Komolafe expressed the Commission's determination to conduct the bid round in a transparent manner in accordance with Section 76, Subsection 1 of the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. He said that Nigeria is an attractive jurisdiction for investment, adding that the country has a stable regime that is driven by laws. A High Court sitting in Lagos has issued an interim order restraining 10 electricity distributing companies, DISCOs, and Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, from increasing tariff. Presiding Judge Louis Alagwa granted the ex parte order to the Manufacturing Association of Nigerian Man, who prayed that the DISCOs and the electricity regulatory body should allow the old electricity tariff to be used. The DISCOs, which are the first respondents, include the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, AEDC, the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, IBEDC, the Eko Electricity Distribution Company, EKEDC, amongst others. 1,000 financial institutions, schools, insurance companies, and consultancy firms are currently undergoing investigations for the various degrees of breaches of citizens' data, according to the information from the Nigerian Data Protection Commission, NDPC. National Commissioner Vincent Olatunji said this during an interactive session with journalists to mark the first anniversary of the signing into law of the Nigerian Data Protection Commission. Olatunji noted that 4 major banks and 3 other institutions have incurred fines totaling 400 million naira for infractions relating to the issue. Months after the redesign of the nation's currency, fresh allegations have emerged against the former Central Bank of Nigerian Governor, Godwin Emefiele. This is as a former CBN Director of Currency Operations, Ahmed Umar, disclosed that the immediate past governor printed his own design of the naira. Umar disclosed this while giving evidence at the Federal Capital Territory FCT High Court sitting in Maitama. Umar said the design approved by the president had a QR code, which the currency in circulation does not have. He added that positioning of the portrait was on the right side, while the one printed by the CBN was on the left, and the number scheme approved by the president is different from what the CBN produced. That concludes the Value Chain TV News Update. I am Kabir Lawal. Thanks for watching.